All right, all right, all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing today? So, I'm Swap Up Gaming, and it's another time for another stream. I'm gonna be working a couple hours here. My game. Here we go. Always a lot of settings in the start to get everything working. Exactly as I want it. All right. That will be it there. Okay. Let's see. So, what are we doing? So, yesterday we created some how should I put it? A master menu here. I've been updating it during the morning here because I realized that first of all my twirling needed to have real twirl symbols. It's not perfect. I'm going to redo them as a material at some point, but it will do for now. And then all my sub actual menus have this little red dot going to turn green if you have selected them to be take part of the um, quick access menu here. However, I did rework it totally from scratch almost when it comes to how we enter it, because right now this was where I had everything before with all the code in here. Now it's actually completely empty. I entered it out and I made these. See, so this is the section. So I made one section and then I updated in code instead. And I also added a, let's see, master widget. So in the section, and in the section you have a container, and in the container you have the actual items. So everything goes through C++ code instead. I also made these buttons. So let's see, UI content widgets. So these are individual buttons now with the code inside the actual button instead of inside the widget. So we're just adding the button, and then I'm gonna add this buttons to everywhere where we want those toggle switches to be with the red and green. All right, cool. So what are we going to do? Well, the next thing we need to work on here is be able to switch this between red and green, so we don't have that at all right now. And they are located in the actual skill training, or it's in the actual menu item. So we're gonna take a look at that. Basically, overlay, sidebar, and here's the actual item. So let's see what we got here. We got the radial button, right? Let's see. So when we click on it, we want something to happen. We want a function to be spawned. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna take a radial button in the event construct, and we're going to get the button, get radial button, and then we're gonna do an on-click event and assign on-click, like so. And then we are going to spawn the actual function, or spawn the function. We're going to call the function, and that function is going to be on the item. Let's see. item up here. Menu item. There we go. Boom. Put that there. And we are going to say on item menu on item radial clicked. So we're going to be avoid on item radial click. Right? And let's see. Oh, what did you just do? Oh, okay. So this will also take a bool, right? Oh no, we can actually do this. Can do a bool here. Let's see. So think this through properly. We're gonna have a bool called selected. B is let's see. B is selected. And this is going to be a U property. And this is going to be blueprint read write. Let's see. Still want could basically just say if that is clicked, set this to what it's not. But we want some other stuff to happen, right? I'm gonna call functions, etc. So stuff will happen when this is clicked, either if it's so we're gonna get a bool here anyway, and we're gonna see incoming is selected. This is going to be blueprint callable U function. Blueprint callable. Generate that. And then, depending on if this is selected, we're going to do different things. Else. Now this will at some point have the selection loaded in. So the start value here going to be loaded in. So we can set it to false just to have something there. But this will be loaded in on load. So get to that at some point. Let's just restart this. Just when you run through it and you don't really have a 100% plan on how to do exactly everything, you take every small step and then you move on from there. So where are our list going to be stored? We need to load them up, all of them at once. Yeah, right. Let's see. Yeah, open that up. Nope, master item. Yes. Trying to think. So we're gonna have on item radial click, boom, boom, and we are going to say set it first, right? Set it first. Get what do we call it? The select. Okay. Get that first. Get the is selected. Get is selected. There we go. So what we're gonna do is, if it is false, we're gonna true. So we're gonna do a not boolean here, or we don't give a fuck. We're gonna take that. So why do we care here, really? To be honest. Let's see, why do we care? Let's do this. That is that. All right. Why do we really care? Let's do this. I need to take it slowly here right now. So, we're gonna have a list that's gonna be loaded in with all the selections. And the question is, where do we locate that? Where is the common point where all the choices will be distributed to everything? Let's see. Master menu item, not really it. See, the container. Here it is, this section. The section. Section will have one section. It will only have those. Let's see. I have a feeling that I'm gonna come with a map here at some point. T map. So if our section, we got a menu sections. So we don't want 4, 5, 6 calls to the same freaking file. That makes no sense. We want one call. Have it all stored. Let's say that we have one call that stores it in a T map. With a quick access type as one side, the value on the other side, true or false. That means that all of them will have a value. Section is to, it's not, it's going, the section is just taking care of the specific section. But it's gotta be on the highest level. It's gotta be in the master menu widget. Master menu widget. Right? This is where we have it all. All the sections. That's where we're creating the sections. So let's do a T map here. T map. Loaded. Let's see. Sorry, we need to, of course, describe what it is. Here. So these are all widget types. I mean, it's not that many. Let's say that it's 45 or something like that in the end. 3, 6, 9, 10. I mean, 45, it's not much to be loaded in. So we're going to take that as one, and then we're going to have a bool. And this will be called quick access widget map. Right? A quick access widget. Man, yeah, why not? Why not? What? All right. I don't know if I haven't do properly on that one, but let's do it. Okay. Now this will call a load function. We'll have that in here. I think that's fine. It's not going to return anything. It's just going to load it in. It's in the genre of jazz, so I don't know. Load quick access widget. Quick access widget. And we need to have a location where we store it. So it's going to be a F string of access settings. So F string of settings location settings save location. I don't know. I mean, this is pretty. Got that there. We also want to have a save position, right? So void save. What? This is going to be called quite a bit. The question is, do we need to save one, or are we going to save a lot? Basically, every time. Hold on. Swig, save. So we want to save them individually. Yes. Let's see, item. Right. We don't want to save. Let's see, save single quick access widget. So, I know what the hell I'm doing. Right. So that is loading them all, and this is going to save a single quick access widget. How will we be able to access this from our item? Should be able to get that access, right? Hold on. I can. Oh. To save. Right? Maybe you can do it without the name. I never thought about that. I don't know. but it doesn't give me an error though. So I don't know. Just thinking how we can access this. Loading in is one thing. We can load that in and just pass that down. Saving it, we need access to this particular widget. What we can do, we can put this somewhere else. It doesn't need to be here. We can put it on our. We can put all of this in our vehicle, but it doesn't mean that we have to have a vehicle. That's not right. Need to have somewhere. What is it we always have, no matter what? If we are in our vehicle, out of the vehicle. If we are in the game, we always have a controller, right? We also have a play state. The play state is of course replicated. We don't need replication on this. This is always going to stay on the client. Play a controller, play a controller. Play a controller we all have access to. We have direct access to the play controller. Yeah. What are the save functions on the play controller though? We could have this because it is a single axle widget, single quick axle widget. We can have the save function on the actual item. That's probably fine, right? When we have the access to the widget type, we have that access. Yeah. I think that's the best. And we have direct access to it. I'm gonna move this item. And that means that we don't need some of this information. So we just need. We need nothing. We got access to that already. Remove you. Let's see. Hold on. Quick access widget. Need to save it. Shit, we need to update this as well. This map. Oh shit. All right. This was interesting. Maybe we should place it on the play controller anyway. We need to place it somewhere where we have full access of it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Trying back and forth. Trying to understand what I'm supposed to do. Replicate is always on the client. Yep. All right. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Ship. Widget. Skip that. So we can set that one. We save this. We're loading this in from the start, and then we can just grab that information. With the key. Yeah, that'll be perfect. So, let's say this is a key map of that. We're gonna have quick access widget settings. There. No. This as information. All right, here we go. We've got the functions here. Now we can do. Let's see here. This is that. Okay, let's do one more function here. Actually, now that we're doing it, because we have access to the player controllers. This is going to return bool, and it's going to be get set of station. What the fuck is that? What the hell did I do? This is not what I want. Load. That's what I'm gonna do. There. Load that. Let's save single. Now we're gonna get show get is in quick access widget. And we want to have it from this guy here. And incoming access widget. I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake, why are we getting that shit? There we go. Oh, I get the inline. Load set. I don't care about that. So we have the save, we have the load, and we have the get, and this is going to return. And we have that in our. Yeah. Find reference, and we're gonna find the reference for that, and boom. That's gonna return the bool that's in there, and let's see, play controller. Play controller get destroyed with your player. This is the wrong place. This is the wrong place. For fuck's sake. It is the wrong place too, because the player controller gets destroyed with the player character. So anything in there you need to do. Then again, maybe play state is the better option for this. I think so. All right, let's copy this and just move it over to play state. I haven't used the play state in a long while though, because I moved all my storage stuff in there from there. So I think it's better choice. So what we're gonna do is move this. Great. One more time. One more time. Okay. Include that. Boom. And then we're going to, where are we? Oh yeah, these three. X those out. Boom. And those three is going to generate those definitions. Boom. Cool. And now we can move this and return that and remove these. Okay. Now we're back into this. So what we can do now is we can go into our widget. Have these guys item. Shit. Here we go. So what we want to do is we're going to get our get this. Is it called get PS? Get PS. I think no, it's not. Don't we have that? Or maybe it's get GDPS. Get GDPS. There we go. That's my play control. All right. So now we can say save single quick access widget. And what do we want to do there? We want to have the widget type. I knew there's something that's changed here. Hold on. Yeah. I don't need that though. There was the set only. What the hell? Something was wrong. Don't need that. Oops. We can set it here. Boom. Omni section is the first thing we need. And the second thing we need is B is selected, right? So that is now set to solve false. I'm going to save that single. Let's see here now. The T map. Gotta make it into T map. Probably do that here. Fine. Right? Widget type. There we go. Update that there if we need to. I don't really care. Boom. No. There. Boom. All right. Now we can update this. So the first we want to do is we want to update our already working thing here. So we're gonna say, do we need to have a function for that or no? Yeah, fine. Let's do widget type. There. We'll do an equal here and do E is selected. That won't work. Can I do? I don't know. It's actually not something I'm doing every day. I'm gonna double check this. Not 100% sure. I don't want to have a freaking error. Quick access widgets settings is a T map. Yes, update the value. Yes, the line will correctly update and insert a value into your T map. Right, cool. That's all I want to know. Sometimes I'm guessing and then I just double checking so it actually is correct. So next we want to have a save function, right? So we're gonna find the save function. Oh, cool. We also need to. We need to do one more thing, right? We need to update the quick access. I think this is good. This is good. This is on the right track. We're on the right track. So we also do that here. Thinking there is, if you're doing the same thing, we're just changing it to false or true, you know. What else we're gonna do though? Because everything else happens in here. Updating quick access holder. I'm saving the function. Save. I don't think there's much else we need to do. So what we can do is B is selected. Boom. That is true. B is oh, sorry, question mark. B is selected equals oh, false. Sorry, else B is selected equals true. Boom. Right. If B selected is true, then B selected is false. Otherwise, it's going to be true. If it's false, it's going to be true. That means we can just do this and this. So, right. I'm just escaping from my duty here. See. Test this out before we move on. I'll start looking at the save function. We need to have a start up as well set up here where we're going to set we're going to load in oh, yeah, it's going to do that here. It's going to do a getter here. That's it. Cool. Cool. All right. Let's just see if we even get a green or boom. There we go. That should be false. Now it's supposed to be true. So this is selected true. Skill training, which is the right one. Skill training. And this is true. So that's fine. Perfect. Oh yeah, this doesn't exist. Now we're going to crash. So this is interesting. Should we do a if statement here? Yes, for safekeeping. Maybe we should do that. If that dot contains type, and it doesn't right now, so we're gonna do that. Okay. Cool. What else? Yes, we need to do that here. We need to get there, so we need to do this. And I'm gonna say get that. And what are we gonna get? We're gonna use our only section here. Boom. And that's it. No, not that's it. That's first. I'm going to say B is selected. Equals. Boom. And we're just gonna do this as well. If that contains this, then return this, else return false. Return false. So, all right. Cool. So we're gonna load and we're gonna have a save function, right? Two things. Single save function, load function. Okay, let's take a look at my save and load functions and try to figure out what the hell we're gonna do. Where are we going to look? Well, we can look at UI need I don't know where we have things. I'm thinking about the system level manager. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Get some loads and we'll get some saves here. We're gonna do a save file path. Don't need to build it up really because we already do that. Here actually. Plus. This is what we want. Equals. Boom. Let's see. It's gonna be settings page dot JSON. Right. Basically, what this is. Let's see. That's a load thing. Load, save. I'm gonna have a save new storage file. Now I'm gonna have some here. It's pretty simple. You got that. You need to have file content. This is not really something I'm very good at, but I usually can figure it out. Sometimes it takes a little bit. So we need to have a load file string. So wait a minute. If it doesn't exist, I need to create a new one, right? And I do something similar with the vehicle control. If a vehicle doesn't exist, then I'm creating a new file. Loading. Let's see, vehicle manager component, maybe. Remember this? No. Put that up here. Let's see. Initial vehicle save data. Here we go. Player controller. Let's see here. Get the solid path. If that is null, we don't have a file path. Vehicle data. All right. Cool. Right. So let's see. That's awesome. Okay. You know, this is right now we're just scratching this to see. So that is cool. So if the file content is no, if the file path. Hold on. That is this setting save location. That is not equal to 0. Okay. Then we do this. Okay. save file exists, loading data. We don't really need that. We can keep it for now. Shit, we're in the wrong place. Ah! Oh, it's so funny. There we go. I'm gonna load it first. Save file exists, loading data. We're gonna have a function here called load. Load. Do that there. Load data. Let's just load data. Let's create it, and then we'll worry about data. I just want to make sure that we actually do this. I get it done. You know that actually is going to work. So this is what we need to do. We don't care about that because then we know that this is fine. All right, cool. Otherwise, file does not exist. Create a new one. Okay. So let's see. What do we need to have? We need to get all these things into it. Let's take a look. It's a T array of settings, right? It's a T array. I need not T array. What am I saying? I need to have an object. I need to create a raw object. Right, vehicle. Okay. I need for each. I need a. Okay, so let's do that. Else. Create a array of all okay, I better go check the dogs. Give me a second. All right. Did I drop all the audio? No. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Create an array. An array of all menu items. Right? So we viewed that something similar. Let's see here. We do something similar in our section. Is it a section we're doing it? Or is it now section? No, master widget. Yeah, here we go. So we're adding the menu sections here using our enum. So basically, it's the same fucking thing we're gonna do. Oh, we're gonna have an behave. Quick access. We're gonna get all the options in our quick access widget type, and for each of those except for the one that is called max, which is like a superior thing, or the last thing, we're gonna get the value of that. I'm gonna cast it by static cast, and don't really need that. What we need, we're in the wrong place, but we'll work on that later. No, loading data, yeah. So what we want to do, we want to have the enum value. We want to save that. We want to save that. And we're going to set all of them false, because this is, we are actually doing it for the first time. We don't need that. We need, let's see. I can't remember any of this, but we have a T array. Just testing out here to see what are we doing. This is still going to be the settings object. Oh, it's going to be the quick access object. For each set string field. There's a set bool, I think. We're gonna have a quick access object. Set bool field. And we're gonna have a name of that bool field, which is going to be this is be the bool field to string. And we're going to have we'll see. I don't know if this is the right thing, but what we're gonna have is false, because that's basically all of them are gonna be false. Okay, let's get a int f string bool no enum value equals equals I, for fuck's sake. So we're gonna do a f string. Oh, come on. String from int. And we're gonna have I. Of course. That's just it. That's it. There we go. Nothing else. And then we're just gonna do that. There. Alright. That was a long way about to do that. Don't need that. Because when we're loading it in, all we're gonna do is check what value in our enum is this number. And then we're gonna check, what it is. Alright. Now we've done that. And after we've done that, we're just gonna write an output string, create that, and save string to file. Easy peasy, right? I don't know. So, root object. Fuck, root object? I don't have a root object. Do I have a root object? Damn. There's the root object. Yep, JSON. No, I think that. Well, maybe we should do a root object first. And then we do the other one underneath that. Vehicle array. Jesus. Shareable. Access object. There we go. That's what I want to do. There. Boom. That one. That one. No. Fuck me. That one and that one. Okay. Do an array first. This is why this is so fucked up. This is called quick access array, right? This is why I have such a hard time learning this shit, because it's like, it makes no fucking sense. Then we add that object to the array. Okay. Boom. There we go. And then we add the array to the root object. And we're going to call this quick access. And then we're going to have the file path. Jesus Christ. Upper string. Okay. So if we don't have a file, which we won't have in the start, so we're just going to do this once. Let's do the load quick access map when we're starting up this level. State, get lifetime, load. And we're just going to do it on the client. So begin play here. And we're going to say if has authority. And we don't want to have has authority because it's just going to happen on the client. I just want to see if we're getting a file created. If we get a file created, then we know that we're good. Ugh. Dun, 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 1:30. I want to short check there. There we go. We are in here. Let's see if we get a crash. Don't get a crash. Okay. So let's see if we created the file or if it's not in there. Galaxies. Location. Saved. And settings page. Let's open that file up. See what's in there. This is also a good segue into start working with settings on the game as well. Look at this. 0 to 10 is false. And let's see how many we have. Where did we put that? Quick access and actually we don't need that to be I see that now. This is an object, and then we have an array inside the object. When you think about it, we really don't need that. We just need an array. No, maybe not. No, this is probably good. Okay, what do we say? Sidebar information. No, that's not it. This guy, right? We're supposed to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, 0 to 10. That's 11. Nice. Okay, so that's cool. Cool. All right. So what we can do now is we can load this in. All right. Let's see. Let's see here. So we, get the root object. And then we have a quick access array. There we go. It's fine. Doesn't make any changes to the name. All right. So now we're going to look at loading this item in to. This is going to be probably pretty simple for me. For me, it's going to be hard. For everybody else, it's probably going to be pretty simple. Okay. So find and update. No, here. Well, this is actually pretty interesting though. Get lots of functions here. work myself through. Find the delete item from file. No, we don't want to do that. We just want to load. State storage. Save new storage. Load and spawn others. Load and spawn. Load and fill. Well, this is probably where we're going to have it. So we got this file path, right? We already checked it. So file content. We need the file content here. We need to load the file content into our file content string. And we're going to go with that. Right? And this is our setting save location that we're going to use. Boom. There we go. Now all of that is inside our file content. And then we need to deserialize it. Root object. Yeah, check if it's valid, blah, blah, blah. Which I don't really understand, but hey, it works, right? Now, these are the things T-shed riff pointer. This is something I probably need to sit down and really start to understand what everything is doing under the hood, because I just don't. All right, so we're going to get the container array. No, we're going to get a T array though. But the T array is going to be a quick access array. Boom. And it's never used. Okay, no, that's fine. If the root object, try to get array field, and we're going to use the one we just created, right? And it's going to be the quick access array, and we called it quick access. So, all right. Now we have that whole array. And I'm going to do a for each loop of the quick access array. Oh, there. Yeah. No. And then this is just called value. That's fine. And let's see. Container value as object. T-shed ref pointer. Now we're going to use the object to try to get different things here. So I'm going to use this. All right. Now we're going to get that to do certain things from that. And what we want to do is for each value as object, we want to fill our this guy. What do we want to fill? Okay. That's the guy we want to fill with information here. What information do we want to fill it with though? Well, we want to get our... We want to get this guy here. So we want first of all, we want to create one of these things. So we're going to create a T map, right? Of this copy. And we will create that of a bool. Temp map. Right? Okay, we want to create a temp map. And we're going to use that container object, value as object. We're going to get the two things from it. We want to get the value. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Well, we got the for loop. Hold on. We can do a. Let's do this. If I thinking I index equals 0, right? So then we're doing for each. So we're gonna do index plus plus, right? If I'm not working for any company, this is my side project, my own hobby. So this is all me. So I'm doing basically 50% this and 50% my normal job. So no, I'm not good enough to work for a company, I think. I'm good enough to enjoy it and not tear my hair out. But yeah, no. So it's totally for my own pleasure and for my dream to build my own game. You know. And yeah, I'm not expecting it to be done anytime soon, but I totally enjoy it. Let's see here. Quick access widget settings. And this is something I'm not really comfortable with, so I'm trying to do it, but I'm not 100% sure how to do everything. Anyway, so we got the access type. So if I do a T map, so let's see here. That's value. So I want to have that to string. So let's see here. If I try get object field, is not what I want. I want to have it try to get string field here. Copy that, and we take this value. Called quick access. What my normal job? Well, nowadays I'm actually a poker dealer. That's what I do for a living. So I'm working night shifts. So yeah. I've been working in IT previously as a tech support, and before that, I was driving as a working as a taxi driver for a few years. And prior to that, my last real big job was I was 17 years in retail. So yeah, that's what I did. So now I'm just dealing poker at night, getting some money in there that way, so I can actually do this during the day and enjoy it. So I'm working about 8 to 10 hours at night, and then I'm working like 6 to 7 hours a day with this one. So and I sleep a few hours. That's how it works. What's your job normally? Object. Let's see. There we go. And we're gonna say. I want to know. I want to get this one. It's gonna be my index to string. What that's gonna be. So my index to string. So an F string. Index string. Oh my god, I'm so bad at naming shit. F string from int, and we're gonna say index. There. Now I can say that the index string is this. Boom. And the ID is going to be a bool version, so temp bool equals temp bool. That's that yet. There. No, what? Oh, right. Try get full field. There. Yes, a student. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got experience in different field. The problem for me is that I get bored. I get extremely bored. Um, I usually had the rule, especially when I was working within retail, because that was my, did that for 17 years, man. I worked all the way from a cashier, student cashier, after work, after school, I started working at the cashier. And in 2008, I actually owned my own supermarket. So I went all the way. And my rule has always been, learn something new, test something new, be somewhere you'd never been before. And every 5 years or so, I've been, changing location that I've been working at. So that's what I did. Was every 5 years I got a new place to work and got new experience. And then I got my own supermarket. And I did that for about 4 years and I got bored of that. Like, okay, let's do something else. And I start working at another store, supermarket, like one of those huge ones. And I did that for about 6 months. And I'm like, no, I'm done with this, man. I'm done with supermarkets. I'm done with retail. So I started driving taxi just to get the freedom, see the world. Because, as in the retail industry, it's always been like, I'm in this little box 24/7, it feels like. So I drove a cab for, I don't know, 5 years or something like that. And then I was like, yeah, I want to do something else. So I applied for a job in Ireland and I moved from Sweden to Ireland to work in IT. Did that for about 6 years. Became a team leader for a team of tech supporters. And after that, I was like, nah, this is not for me. So I start to program. I've been doing it for on and off, more like web pages and APIs and stuff like that. But then I went into this game development and I was like, no, I'm going to learn it. And here we are. And at the same time, my wife is doing a job in I got to tell those dogs to shut up. Give me a second. Yeah, what I'm gonna say was my job. My wife has a pretty good job in Dublin, and so she gives me opportunity to, not have to stress out and make a shit ton of money. And this is, something I would love to do, and as long as I get, a couple of thousand a month in income, she's happy. So, yeah. Anyway, so I'm streaming because I love streaming and talking to people. It's not the most fun area maybe to stream. It's fucking coding. It's not ever for everybody. And I know that it's hard to get an audience when you're streaming coding. But I do it because I enjoy it and to meet people, to talk to people. So, yeah. Anyway, so where the fuck were we? So we got a temple. So now we got the value in here. So we got the... Let's see here. Let's test this out. We're gonna... Oh, what are we doing here? We don't need that. I want to say... temp widget type. Let's do that just to see if I can do this. We're gonna say there's gotta be a way to do this. I know there's a way. That's not right. That's not right. How the fuck do I do this? Static cast. Let's see. Static cast. I'm gonna cast a quick access widget type. Now, let's see. Static cast. Is that how you do static cast? I think so. That's not how you do it, is it? No, that's not either. Let's see. I have it somewhere here. I don't remember it. Jesus. I know there's a static cast for something here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's see. Alright, let's do this. Sometimes I had to reach out. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Shit. I have a index and the value from a enum. I am guessing to do a static cast. Let's see. Let's copy this in, and then probably something very small. Oh, okay. So let's see. I don't need that. There we go. Ah, I'm almost there. Almost was there. Like I said, I'm not an expert. Okay, so now we can do an add to this. And we're going to take our temp widget type. And we're going to take our temp bool. And that should be it. Let's see. It should be it. I don't need to. It's just loading. Don't need to finish it off or anything. No. Create new item. No, that's it. Oh, something is off here though. Damn, everything is yellow down here. Let's see. We have, this is the for loop. This is the if statement. This is, oh, I got two here. Oh, fuck me. That's the if statement. Hold on. If, and, oh, that's the one. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Cool. No, this is not right anyway. That's one. That's two. That's one. Oh no, this was incorrect. There we go. So why? I don't know what the fuck that was. Okay, so now we are loading. I just want to see here. Here, I'm gonna restart this. And now we're just going to restart this whole thing and make sure that we are loading in the data that's in the file. All right, let's see. So we're going to, oh yeah, here we go. Shit. Temple is false. It's gonna be defense. Temp. Look at this. This is the first one, and it's just gonna be defense 0 false, which is of course also the first one here. Jump it up one more. Oh, did I? It happened once. This is something is wrong here. Something is very wrong. It's supposed to have gone multiple times. So I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. The fuck am I thinking? Index. Index plus plus. Shit, something's wrong. What's wrong? What's wrong? Yeah, I'll see you next time. Welcome in, and hopefully you hit that follow or subscribe button. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. So what is wrong here? Something is wrong. This happened once. It's supposed to happen multiple times. One time. Yeah, that's not right. Let's see. This is not right. Cool. Look at this. Did I not close? Oh my god. Setting page. Open that shit up. So I need this array. Okay, let's take a look and see what the array is doing. Yeah, I want to see this array. It's just one item. Elements. There we go. That's the stuff we want. We're getting this. We want that. So let's see. Quick access array. Yeah. What do we get that then? Value, value, elements. So I think we're getting the object. All right. Okay. We're getting the object. Okay. So this is actually the object. This is the one we want to do a. All right. So we want to do. This is the guy we want to do a for loop. Yeah. Can we do a for loop on that? I don't think so. Because here, in this area here, we're getting this. Which is not an array. It's one array. Shit. This is where my brain doesn't really take it to the next level. Because to me that object is this. Let's take a look at that again. Where we're loading something in. Loading string, getting shared. Let's just take a look at the difference between that. So now we're talking about loaded spot containers. It is this guy that we're looking at. So the containers is the outer object, right? Let's take a look. So the containers is the outer object we're loading in. So we're getting the T shared container array. I'm trying to. So get the vehicle array. No. This container. Making this harder than it has to be. Getting the container array. That's that. That is the root object. The root object is up here. That's the root object. That's the root object. That is that. That. And we're getting the container array, which is that. Which is this. This is a container array in this sense here is reader, serialize. It's my quick access array. That's right. If that has quick access, that is that. Boom. Now we want to get the value. This is where I'm getting confused. Because the value inside there, unique ID, for example, is the first thing there. Feels like, yeah, this is. This is like one of these. ID. Container object. Unique ID for each of the container, because that's an array here. All right. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. This is not an array. That's the array we're doing. So I can do that. The comma there is an array. This is, we don't want that to be an array. Okay. So we're loading it. We saved it wrong. All right. So we saved it incorrectly. So, boom. We don't need a quick access array. We need a quick access object, which is that one. And right. Okay. Right. So we are doing a quick access object there. And inside the quick access object, we need to have an array, right? I think that's it. It's in the object of the quick access object. We're creating that array. I don't know. We have to test it out and see the difference. Yeah, I mean, this is really good to work my way through it and try to really understand to really understand what the hell is actually going on. And this is, the more problems you have, the better you become at figuring out what the hell is going on. So yeah. So it's in the quick access object and not the root object that we need to create this array. See? Now we get a new settings page. That is totally empty. So that is not working. Ha! Yeah, that is totally empty. That is not something else. Yeah. Okay, so that is not the right way. So if I do a root object, set item array. Shoot. Okay, I think I have to request help here. So root object. That's gotta be an object and not an array, right? Okay, I'm gonna request help here. I'm just okay. Okay, new thing. There. Need an array of the for each. Need an array item of each of the enum. This is my load function. So sometimes you just need to go bite the bullet. Really close. Issue is that your JSON structure doesn't quite match how you load it. Yeah, especially with how you serialize an array containing one object instead of a flat array of values. Blah blah blah. Your save function is creating a JSON structure like this. Yes, it does. It means that you're storing a single object. Let's see. So problem in load function. In load you're iterating over array, but only array of which is map. Blah blah blah. Fix. Skip the array altogether. Use plain object for quick access. Okay. Set object field quick access. Set object field root object field. Set object field. Quick access object. Let's do that. Skipping the array there. Okay. So fix your load to match. Thank you. What do we need to do? Try to get quick access. Try to get object field. Okay. Object field instead. Get root object. Try to get object field. Object access object. Let's see. No. What? If oh, okay. Getting that there. Enum static. My entire fucking setup is just blowing it out of the water, but it's go. We got the enum there. Got name by index. I don't need an F name. What are you talking about? Oh yeah. Sorry. What are we doing here? We're getting the root field. Then we got an enum filter. Then we do a for loop. Then we're getting this guy here. Inside the for loop. And if it's max, then we remove it. Do it, but it doesn't matter because we know that it's not. Get the string. That's basically what I had here. Okay. If quick access object, try bool field in the string temple. Yeah. Yeah. So, there you go. Remember, you want to keep using your one element array. Blah, blah. Okay. That's. I was almost there. Oh, I hate this. It's almost there, but it's not quite. Not quite there. All right. Well, these are the situations I'm actually going to ChatGPT is, getting these small variations and discussing, overall arcing, how to do certain things in a more efficient way. That's when I go to ChatGPT. Otherwise, I do a try. I'm really trying to figure it out, and then it's like, no, this is not going to work. I'm not getting there. It takes too long to understand this. That's the problem with this. I have with load and save function that I really don't get there quite. It's almost there, but not quite. All right, let's see what we get. Oh shit, setting space is already existing, so we need to remove that. There we go. I'm gonna get a new one. Hopefully. we go. All right. And so what I can do now is we're going to shut this down again. And let's look at the load data here now. So hopefully we're going to have a few of these now. Got one first here. It's empty right now, but temp is defense. Yep, number 2. Vehicle storage. Compass. Map. Everybody say map. Everybody say map. Skill training. Reprocessing. It's gonna be all full, but that's fine. And production. Yeah, it's all there. Awesome. Okay. So that means that let's see, when we requesting to start this open this, I'm gonna create a load data, and let's see, quick load. I would have a getter. Where's my getter? Should be my getter here. Get here. There we go. So if I do this, we're gonna get skill training, and return on the skill training, of course, is skill training is the first one that came up here, and it's false, right? But I want to honestly do something a little bit later, because right now it's going through all over the map, compass, chat. Before we do, I want that to only happen when we are actually going to open this up. Only then. Then want it to, whenever we close it, it's going to clear it out. It's going to save just a little bit of memory in the computer, in the RAM. Just a little tad of memory saving if we do that, because every time we remove it, it will delete the widgets underneath, and we create new ones. If we target like this, it could be a problem, but I don't know, maybe it's not enough to worry about. Anyway, so what's the next thing? Well, we're gonna be able to do something. If we click on this, let's see what happens. So we're getting B selected is now true. I'm gonna set that, right? So now for my vehicle storage, the one I clicked, it will be set to true. So we need to update the quick access holder, and we need to save that function. So let's start with the save function and get this done, right? So we're going to have a save function. Get a save function. First of all, did we update that? Yes, we're updating it there. And now we're going to have a save, load data. Yeah. Load settings data, I think is a better word. Then we can actually do all of it at once. There we go. Let's close this down for now. Right. So we're gonna have save settings data. Let's save single. Maybe shouldn't. Maybe I should just do it there. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it there. Underneath here. All right, let's see. Persistent save. Let's look at the save structure and see if we can try to figure out before we ask ChatGPT. Save new storage. So it's one storage. It's one value. That's what we want. So we're going to get the file content first. I'm going to load in the file content. Load file from string. And we're going to get this. It's going to be our settings application. What the hell is going on now there? Give me a second. Oh, seems to be fine. Seems to be fine. So let's see. We're gonna get the root. We're gonna run. Don't. Right. Getting the root object. We're getting the reader. We deserialize it. And then we're going to get, just like we did before, right? Get let's see. Deserializing, we get the root object. And we want to get the object, right? We're going to do it like we did here. Try to get the object. Quick access. And then we're going to get the string field. We don't want to create a new container object. We just want to update. Set string field. Boom. So it's set, we're going to set the bool. So quick access object set tries. That's not it. Hold on. Oh, load settings data. There we go. But we want to set shareable quick access object. That's access object. Access object. Set full field. That's what we want to do. Can't do it there. Interesting. That's what we have there. Okay. Why not? Why not? So get a quick access object. Root object, make shareable. We're reading it. We're reading. We don't load. We're reading. Alright. Try to get that. That's what we're gonna do. We don't do that. Ready? Probably is exactly what we used to do. We are going to update that. That is update rather than try to get that. Damn. So we are up. Let's see if we look at another place. Just because I really don't want to go in and just ask ChatGPT. I really want to try this. understand it. So we're saving and updating inventories here. Okay. Save stores data. Load it. Deserializing. Getting the active array. We're trying to get the array field. This is an array again. That's fine. And for each, getting the object here. We do that? I don't think so. This is what we don't do. Let's see. No. Fuck. Ugh. Save, set, storage object, set it. Quick access. Feels like I'm making a, don't make it serious, make it, whatever. Gonna make it something, right? Make it shareable, some shit like that, which I don't really know what the fuck you're actually doing. That's the problem. That is a, try to get object quick access object. This is the problem here. Quick access object. Try, get, set. Can't do shit with that. This is not make sure. Let's see. Shareable. This is where I feel like I'm fucking stupid and useless. I just don't understand it. Let's just test this out. No. F JSON object. It's a const though. It can't do a const, can I? Oh, there. Yes. It wants that to be const. That means I can't change it, can I? Alright, I get a breakdown again. Alright, I need to update a specific field in the same widget. breaking down field. So okay, another interesting. They have something called find or add. That's actually something I didn't know. Find or add. Find the value associated with specific tree key. And if none exists, adds a value using default constructor. Interesting. I've never heard of that. Okay. Okay. Load file to string. We got the root object. We got the raider. If we deserialize, fine, valid. I'm getting the T shared pointer. That's fine. And I'm going to try to get the access. Fine. Okay, this is what I missed. Let's see. Here we got something called name this whatever. We so we got the quick access object pointer. And then we're going to take the index string and set the bool index string to be is selected. That's fine. Got that there. This is and then we're going to save it back, right? We're going to set the field. Reassign in case of the reference internal only. No. And then we're going to do an output string and save it back to the file. So what the hell did we learn here? So I learned that we need to, when we're doing a t-shirt object here, we need to do the pointer, dereference the pointer into an JSON object. And that's the one we can update. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just test it out. I'm just gonna test it out. Bum 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 bum. All right. Boom. So what I want to have a look at now is this guy here. So all false. All false. I clicked on it. Nothing happened. So we're gonna go look at that. However, that is now true. And if I go to orientation and I click on compass, that is not true. And that is now false. True. Number 1 is now true. I need to update the image there. I don't know why that doesn't do it, but that works. I get true, 2, 3, true. All right. So let's see. Right now, yes, see. They're all red. Why? So I have to look at that. That's a specific issue though. My file is actually having them. It's true. Take a look at that. Click on it. Wait a minute. If I click on it, apparently it should just take a look at the button. I think I fixed that. Pre-construct selected. Oh, I actually don't do it. Is that true? I don't do it at all. That's selected. That's the function I'm running. No, wait a minute. Wait. There we go. Do it here. That's selected. B is selected. Is selected. Get is selected. Okay. Should change that. I don't think it updates my file yet. What the fuck? Something I'm missing here. On item radial click. Item radial click. Let's look at that. Setting that, and then we're saving it. Can broadcast from here though. Or we can just call. We can do that. What the fuck though? Print string. Just print a string here. Getting a little bit pissed off at this. I don't know. False. True. False. True. False. True. True. But this doesn't update. Okay. So we can just do that. That. Is selected. Okay. I want to see that in here now. Print string. Print string. file. Why are you not working? Get fucking pissed off with this shit. It's not even calling it. Alright. Nothing happens. Interesting. Why is nothing happening here? Why is this not being called? Calling editor, boolean. Radio button. Huh. It is being clicked on. Wow. It is the radial button. Yeah, I'm coming. So why the fuck are you not working? Hey. You're not having fun out there? Men sluta! Sluta själv! Sluta själv! Sluta! Oh. Stop! Sluta! Sluta! Gå och lägg dig. So what I could do, probably, this is the item. You want to go out again? Oh, don't sit there. So what the fuck is happening? Why are you not calling this fucking function? That makes zero fucking sense. Zero sense to me. Got the radial button. Hitting that. Oh, wait a minute. This is not. This is. I don't know what the hell that is. This is supposed to be called set selected. That's the thing we want to do. Jesus Christ. That's it. Not that. Right. What now? Boom. Here. On screen. They're all supposed to be green. They're not, because the ones that was true before are now false. That's fine. We'll fix that. everybody else is now true. So what I want to do is load that in on start, right? Need to load that in. So on start, jump. Setup. Get is okay, and then we want to do this, but we want to broadcast that as well. Broadcast. We can do a so we have it. Do that up here. We're gonna do a declare. Delegate delegate multicast. Is it multicast? Multicast. Delegate. I'm gonna do one param. And we're gonna have on button pushed. Something like that. I'm gonna do a bool. And we're gonna call it. Well, do we need to call it anything? I don't think so, actually. Okay. It's gonna be a public. It's gonna be an on button pushed. And it's gonna be an F in the start. And an F here. Call it on button pushed. There we go. Nice. And this is gonna be U property. It's gonna be blueprint assignable. Right? Don't like that. Blueprints but modified. This specifies incompatible with blueprint read write. Yeah. So this is incompatible with people with multicast delegates only. Yeah. Why are we red? Unable to find class delegate enum struct. What am I doing wrong here? Declare multicast delegate. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this. See if we can find any of my own. I mean, these are everywhere. Don't use these much. What am I doing wrong here? Using so little, so I don't remember what the hell I'm doing wrong. I need a name. Select. Declare dynamic multicast. Look at this. Dynamic. Is that it? There we go. Alright. Feels stupid sometimes. This all comes down to doing it over and over again. On button pushed dot broadcast, and we are going to broadcast be selected. There we go. Cool. And now we can reload this. And 5 errors. Nice. Where are we? Class function is the delegate. It is the fucking delegate still. Fucking delegate. I mean, Coltrane, stop. Get out. Alright. Don't know what the hell I did wrong here, but there's something wrong with this delegate anyway. There we go. Player, multicast, delegate. One param. Let's do it that way. See if it helps. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes it's like keywords and shit that they use in other places. Ah, need to remove. Select B is select. Did I even update this one? Yeah, I did. And let's see if it's crashing again. No, the problem was something that it's a keyword or whatever that's used somewhere else. It on F on button push, yeah, it could definitely be something they use somewhere else for something else. Just gives me a hard time with that. All right. So I'm gonna open these two, and not that one. I'm gonna open this guy, and I'm gonna do that event pre-construct, I think, and I'm gonna say assign. What the fuck we call it? On button pushed master menu. Assign that. Question is if I need to do it here or there. Event construct is probably good enough to do, right? There we go. We're gonna do that. Oh, we'll do that. That's fine. That. Now let's see if we get some green stuff going on. Nope, 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 and nope. I'm supposed to have 3. Almost all of them are supposed to be green. Okay, wait a minute. Am I doing something in here that will block that? In event group, yes. There we go. Okay, how about now? Oh my fucking god, what the fuck is that shit? pre-construct. And I need to do this pre-construct here as well. No, wrong button. I can broadcast to pre-construct. It's gotta be on construct, right? Oh, maybe not. Oh, let's see. Not happening either. All right, so let's see. If I do this then, if I go in here and I do a print string. I want to print that value there. Okay, so this is only when I'm pushing the button. It's supposed to be able to. It doesn't do anything there, right? Get nothing up here. So that's mean that it doesn't run there. I mean, if I do it like this, and do that, it runs, right? Oh, supposed to be true, but okay. But no, it's actually supposed to be false. So why are you not running? Because that is not calling it. Is it not running at all? Do that. Yes, it is. Master menu item. Params is set. Skill training. It is broadcasting it. Broadcasted it to everybody. No, it's supposed to broadcast it to its own. Brain. Okay, we can do this the easy way. I mean, honestly, just why do it the hard way when you can do it the easy way? I'm gonna do this. Boom. Okay. So I'm gonna go in here just to make sure that I do it the correct way. UI public, UI widget, cancel galaxy owner. Do is there we go. Copy this little thing here. And we're going to say this is going to be called button information is loaded. There we go. And we're just going to pass on a bool in there. B value. Okay. Button information is loaded, and we're just going to pass in B is selected. Oop, there we go. And why do we do it this way instead then? Oh, now we can just call that function or do an event in the widget. Right. Yes. Right. So we skip that. We're cutting that out. We need this though. I'm gonna do button information is loaded and boom, boom, and boom. For fuck's sake, what the fuck? Oh my fucking god. Are you kidding? What the hell do I need to do? Forget the radio. Set selected. What the hell? Is this param setup? I'm getting confused. There we go. True, false, false. Okay. So that is not running then. Well, these are running. There we go. True, false. Basically, all of them were true except for one that was false. What? That don't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One false. Oh, right. No. Yes. Okay. So these are calling. But all of them are red. When I click on it, now it's red again. What the hell is going on? Is it this fucker that it listens to? Yeah, delete that fucker. What? Now they're all green. it is. Oh, wait a minute. Let's just delete that. My God, guys, stop! Knock it off and go leg day. Ah, Jesus Christ. Look at that. Now finally something's happening. There we go. So I only want those ones. The first one and last one is green. And the rest is red. Alright, okay, it works. Oh my absolute fucking shit. Bullshit. What the hell? But now it works. Oh God, okay. Alright, so now we can move on to the next step, right? For that I need more coffee. Damn, that was some crazy fucking shit. Alright, so now we're setting that there. We're loading it in. Loading in the data, setting that data, saving that. So now the next thing need to be that we are updating. Let's see, save button information loaded. We need to update. Let's see, our do it. Load settings data. Look here. Okay. Quick. Update here. The quick access holder. That's what we need to work on now. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll gonna go grab some. All right. Jesus, I got 2 dogs. No, stop, Coltrane. Just had something to eat, and they're like, "Oh my god, we want some." Oh my. Okay, hold on. All right. So where were we? Oh yeah. So it's time to start working on the next step of this whole thing. These quick access stuff that we have here, we need to populate them according to the selection we just made in our master widget here. First of all, I need to remove those. So whatever is green here, we need to have in our quick selection, and whatever is not green, we don't want there. So we're gonna go every time we create one and it turns positive, we're going to create a entry into a T array of the items that need to be here. So yes, so that's what we're gonna do. First one, I'm gonna remove this now that we know that this is actually working. Boom. Don't need to have that anymore. Cool. All right. So where are we gonna place this T array? Coffee. Let's see. So need to place that T array somewhere. Place state. No. We should have it in our master, right? Master menu widget. Here it needs to be these things is old, it can be removed. Let's just take a look at our master menu here. That's the quick menu holder. This is the actual widget holder. This is a quick holder. Can actually place it in here, to be honest, because we don't need it anywhere else. We need it here. Is the top level that we actually need it. That's the array I actually created a sidebar button struct array. This is the freaking thing we need to add it to. Yeah. So let's see here. So we go into our play state and we're updating that. We're getting the widget there. This is the settings setup, but this is the actual array that we are going to work with when it comes to that. So how the hell can we get that? Well, we can broadcast it out and have this listen to it. One of the way of doing it. Or we're getting a way of interacting with this widget. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. First, we're loading it in. Bum. So there. And if temple equals true, this one, then we can reach out and add that to my quick access button array. So we need a way of getting into the, keep a track of this stuff. And the simplest thing I can think about is putting it in my UI sub. Let's see, where are we? Because this is just on the client. We don't need to worry about anything else. So I have something called UI something. UI manager subsystem. And we keeping like data tables and stuff we use for our UI in here. We could also keep these. And this is going to be a quick access holder widget. Well, we're going to keep this as a T object pointer. That type, quick access, active, quick access menu holder widget. That's the longest fucking name in the world, but that's the way it is. Just want to do that. We don't need to worry so much about this. This is a one-time thing. Forward declare this fine. I'm gonna do a setter and a getter with that. There we go. I'm just gonna change it to get. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna take that, add that there, and there we go. Boom. Now we're just gonna. So these are gonna go through my. Hold on. These are going to go through my blueprint library. That's how we're gonna do it. So it's gonna be no, this one. Cool. So equals that. So my blueprint library I can access from anywhere in the entire freaking game, right? That's perfect. So we're gonna go and open up my library. The guy there. Got too much shit open right now again. So let's use. Copy these guys. And we're gonna do that. I don't know. Active compass hacking, blah blah blah. We do it a lot here. So what I need to do is in the getter, I need a object thingy. Do that here as well. And this one is gonna be forward declare. Come on. Alright. Let's do this then. Generate definitions. Set that. Boom. I think I need to forward declare this anyway, but maybe I don't. But I think I need that, but copy. Let's copy this. Let's put it at the top just in case. Oh yeah, you see all these fucking things I have here. There we go. Nice. All right. So we're gonna have here. We're gonna do first get UI manager, right? This is where we need world context object, and then we're going to say set active quick access. This is it, and we're gonna say quick access. And then we're gonna do the same thing here. Boom. And we're gonna return. Come on, buddy. Come on. Return. Do that. I'm gonna get. Oh. Get active quick. Blah 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 blah. There we go. And that's it. So now we have that. We can set it and we can get it, right? So whenever I create this quick access menu holder widget, and we do that in the main item menu. No. Here. Now we just placed it in here right now. Or did we? Hold on. That's a horizontal box. No, we don't. So. Thought I heard something. All right. Let's see. Let's go to the sidebar menu widget here. And add sidebar quick access. That's it, right? Quick access menu holder widget. Yes. If we have a new widget, now we're gonna do this. It's UGD underscore. Oh. UGD underscore function library colon set active blah 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 blah, and we're gonna go this, and we're gonna go new widget. Now we're probably gonna say that we need to include this. Okay, what is it saying? Non-static member without an object argument. What are you talking about? Call to non-static member function without an object argument. That's my object argument. What are you talking about? Wait a minute. Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something. I think I missed something here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Manager. The object pointer. 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 Everything looks good, except for here for some fucking reason. Why am I getting such problems today? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong today? That's something I've been doing so many times now. Now it's all of a sudden it's just not even the function library is here. Did I not? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Do function library. Where's my function library? Here. I probably didn't put the right specifier on. I didn't. Needs to be static. That one is the active, and this needs to be static too. Jesus. See? Small fucking mistakes, and you think you're, I don't know what the fuck you think. Oh, yeah. It's not a non-static. This is a static function. Okay, cool. So now we have that. Setting that on add the quick bar axis. Then we can get that now from anywhere. Do the play state here. We do this, and add load. Where the fuck is our load function now? Because we're not even on. Where are we having our HUD open at all? This can be closed. There we go. So we're gonna do a U quick access menu. Hold a widget pointer called quick access. All right, equals UGD function library get active blah blah blah. I'm going to use this as a context object. We're going to do an if statement here just in case. So and so, right? Now we are in our quick access, so we can create a function here called void create new quick access widget. No, we're gonna add. Jesus, we're gonna do an add quick access button, right? So there. Function. No, I don't think so. All right. So what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna have that one, temp widget type, which is of course these. Boom. Well, widget type. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right. So now we need to create a new struct. New button struct. Right now we're just doing a equals sidebar button struct. That, and then we'll say new button struct. Dot is just going to be one thing, and it's the widget type, and that's going to be widget type. And then we are going to add that to our new quick access button array. Dot add widget. No, new button struct. That's it. Now we have added that to the quick add button struct, and whenever that happens, we might want to show that on the screen. So we're gonna do this. Say quick access. This is when we're loading. Add quick access button. And we're gonna say temp There we go. Oh. Okay. So we're loading those up. We're making sure that they are in there. Struct. Cool. And then we can say that we need to create widgets out of this, right? We also want to do it here. So if B is selected, right? Else, okay. So if this is true, then we want to add this. We're going to do the same thing here. Boom. And we're going to say type there. Boom. And if it's not, we can actually do this then. We know that is this going to work. Boom. There we go. And there we go. What the hell? Oh, good. Meh. Meh. Okay, there we go. Boom. So we're gonna have a remove as well then. Great. Button. For each. I'm gonna do that. No, not all go. What the hell can you do the all go for? I don't know that. Okay. So I'm gonna do here. We're gonna take this for each of this. There. We have a type of shrub. Const. Track. Reference, maybe? Not it. For each. Four. All right. Okay. There we go. Element. If element dot widget type equals widget type then remove element quick access button type array remove element. That's it. Okay. So that's that. Then we can add it and remove it. And then depending on what we're doing here, we want to update we want to update the list. So I'm gonna have a function for that. Update list. Quick list. Okay. Boom. And for each boom of the quick access button array. Let's see. That's fine. Probably the same thing as this then. Okay. We're gonna create a widget, and we're gonna create a widget type blah blah blah. This is the type we want. Quick access button. Quick access button. A quick access button. Button for quick access. Yes, a quick access button. Blum 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 blum, and that. And this is a constructor, and we need to just steal some code. I'm too tired to really listen to what I'm thinking. So this is a static constructor helper that will create a widget class for us. Quick access class. Just gonna copy that freaking thing there, and I'm gonna update that. Boom. It's a T subclass, so I know how to do it. But that's the guy we want. Button. Boom. And boom. And we don't need the U. And then we're gonna go in here. We're gonna take this one. We're gonna take that one. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do hit hoot 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 hoot. That's go there. There we go. There, and now we're gonna go in here. We're gonna get the reference of the copy reference. We're gonna post that in here, and then we're gonna press B for paste. And we're going to remove that. I'm gonna remove this little part here, and a little dot, and a little extra exclamation, whatever. And that's that. Okay. Now we can just create a freaking button. Okay. What are we gonna steal now? We're gonna steal this little code right here. Right here. Steal it. All right. So what we're gonna create? We're gonna create one of these quick access buttons, right? Boom. Boom. And we're going to take the code from here. Button class. That's what we called it, the button class. Yeah, all right. Boom. There. We don't need that because that's what we did the other one. Let's see. Boom. Set controlling params. We don't really want to make this into a panel though, right? No, I don't think so. I just think we just want to place it. No, not that. What am I doing? Widget holder. It's a vertical box. There we go. I don't think we want to fill this, right? Let's just do this for now. I don't think we do want that, but you never know what the hell you want later on. I just want to see if we get it on the screen. That's the only thing I want to see right now, to get it on the screen. And then we can start working on making sure that they actually work. The buttons work. They actually do what it's supposed to. They're supposed to be able to click on it and get the menu item that you're clicking to be presented to you. That's the goal. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'll do my best. Did we get the crashes? Yes, we did. Nice. What happened? Something is telling me that an array binary NOR operation was take left blah blah. where are we? It's not telling me that. Quick access folder. Something about T-array though. Not found, which makes left-hand apparent operand of a const f bar button struct. Okay. What? Do I need to make a operand inside my struct? All right. Probably need to do one of those there. Let's just take a look at that. Because not really something I've been done a shit ton of. But why not, right? That, it's gonna do that. I think it did that. Just something at the bottom here. Come on, here. Yeah. Let's see, top run. Item key. Okay. Other. Return. Other thought there. Something like that. Let's see. That helped it, or if I need to do something else. It's comparing structs with other information. It doesn't really know what to do. We'll see. Probably gonna get some 17, 28, no errors, 28. Look at that. That was exactly what I needed. Huh. All right. Yeah, I'm not an expert at everything in code. I'm not, but at least I start getting to a position to understand what could be the problem. And here, definitely I understood that a struct doesn't really understand what it's trying to compare, even though I thought I was pretty explicit in what I told it, but that's the way it is. So now we're gonna remove these guys here. I'm gonna save that, and I don't know, but I think I'm gonna get 2. I get 0. Nice. I thought I was gonna get 2. I got 0. All right. Let's just check that out there. I got 0. What? Wait a minute. Am I calling this from somewhere? Remove. I don't even call it, do I? I do that. Ah. I want to do that there. Boom. And I think I want to do that here. This is where I'm a little concerned about this, because it will do it like 10 times, 20 times if I when I load it. So we could do We'll test it first, and then we're probably gonna do a put them into an array, and then we use the whole array, and we run this through. And then once the array is done, we'll build it up. So because this is definitely gonna run like, you know, if you had 25 quick access buttons, then you're gonna run it 25 times, and you don't want to do that. But at least we can see so it actually works, and then we can start working with that. Shouldn't be too freaking hard, to be honest. It should go in a jiffy. Okay, so I don't get anything anyway, even though I have 2 there. All right. Am I running anything here? Quick add, quick. Let's see. Play state. Add quick. That should do this. It's gonna remove parent. No, remove parent. What are you talking about? Remove quick access button. That's what I wanted. There we go. Just do this then. It's not even in here. Oh, damn. I've been updating too much. It won't work. All right, let's see. Get this. Get nothing here. So the question is, do we get something here? No, because we're saving single. Talk about loading. Add quick access button. Don't get this guy. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. This is probably not getting it. Because this is running before we actually create it. See, I mean, we don't have it on the screen. Not here. It's not created yet. Okay. This is fine. What we're gonna do, we're gonna set it. We need to set it somewhere so we can grab it. When we're creating this. Because the play state is clearly made before this widget is made. So the next step is we need to grab the quick access widget settings from here when we are created. Okay. Interesting. It's good that we can do it here, but in this situation here, we don't want to do that. So we want to get whenever we are creating this update, whenever that is set, we need to grab that information, and then so we're gonna do a temporary. Okay, so that's actually not a bad option, because that means that we don't have to worry about having a 25 time update. So we're gonna do void virtual void is set, something like that is set, params is set. That's when this is done. Boom. Nice. And so what we're gonna do here is we want to get the quick access widget settings. We're gonna get the T array, T map actually, a T map. Get a T map, just like this one. Let's see, T map. This guy right here. This is a temporary holder though. Equals get GD placer quick access. Okay, so we want the whole fucking thing. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna get gonna do a T map. I'm gonna turn this whole thing. I'm gonna do that like so. Get quick access map. Return. We're gonna copy that. We're gonna return this. Boom. Return that. Boom. Oh, what happened to my music? I need my music. La música. There we go. All right. So we're returning that. So get quick access map. Boom. Now we can do for each. Quick access map. If hell is this? Oh, come on. Like so. Value. No, not value. Map. That's not the right word. Why is that red? Expected a comma. What do you want a comma there? What do you want a comma there? That makes no fucking sense. Oh, because we have that. Sorry. There we go. Okay. If element, this is not gonna work. Dot value. Equals true. I don't think this is gonna work, but yeah. Dot key. Okay. Then after we've done that, we're gonna update this list. And all of them are done. There we go. And we can't do that because... Yes, we can. We can. We actually can. That should work. Oh, that should work. That should work. That should work. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Wait a minute. Did we update or play state here? Did we update this fucker? Care about that. Oh, we didn't. We can stop this. Stop, 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 stop. We don't care about this anymore. Boom. We are not caring about that anymore. Anymore. It is not updating in the right order. If this works, then I'm very happy because it's been a little bit of a struggle today. I had quite a bit of hiccups. It's always those days when I'm start working with saving to file and stuff like that, and start going in and doing like reading stuff and saving stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff, and that's always a fucking nightmare. But it's fine. It's fine. Right. Let's see if we even get anything that... Oh, okay. We are in here. Updating access actually, so this quick is going to have one skill training. I thought it was two, but okay. Apparently it's just one. A child. A child. A child. What the fuck? How many times are we going to run this? 4. 5. What? And this is wrong. This is so wrong. This is so wrong. Did I do something wrong? Yes, I did. Of course, otherwise it wouldn't. If the value is true, I want to see this. Okay, I got 5 here though. So this is something, right? It's not right, but I mean, honestly, look at this. 1. How many green do we have? 2, right? We get 2. So yeah, a struggle today. Definitely been a struggle. Okay. So skill training is one of them. So skill training. What the fuck? What? Ah. Chat. How the fucking chat be true? Chat is true. Chat is true. That's fine. Now skill training again. Oh, what the hell? Wait a minute. it's been really struggle today. Why the fuck are we... it's supposed to happen once. Params is set. Setting params, we're supposed to get once. Supposed to have two things inside it. And... for each of the value, element value, if that is true. No, that's supposed to have all of them. We're gonna get all of the values. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm gonna get all the values. All the values. This is supposed to have all the values. All 11. It's false, 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 true, false, 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 true, false. 2. Not 1, not 5, not 18, 2. Skill training and chat. That's it. For each those, which is skill training and chat. Now, oh shoot. That's why. Okay, I see it now. I see it. All right. So this one. So we're just gonna do no. Okay. Shit. Okay. This is gonna be a T-array of okay. Let's do a T-array. T-array of quick access widget type. Oh. Transfer widget, transfer array, like so. Just like that. I'm gonna say there, and dot add. Okay, now we're adding that key. We don't do it there. We can update this. We can actually send in a T-array. Quick access. We can send in one of these. Update that one. No, wait a minute. What the fuck am I doing? Hold on. So we take that, we're getting that. For each of those, we want to add it to. I want to do this, of course. I want to do that, and the widget type is element key. There we go. What am I doing? Transfer. What the fuck am I doing? Idiot. Okay, do that. We're adding that to that. That's it. Now we update the quick access, and now we should. Sometimes I can't think because I'm fucking stupid. All right. Oh, okay. Need to take a break here soon. I just want to get this to work and then we can move on. All right. So we're starting with one widget of skill training, and we're gonna have chat. That's it. Boom. Done. 2. Nice. Oh. 2. Yeah. Okay. Now we can just set the names on these. Yeah, we can do that now. So at least can see what they are. Holy smoke. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna move that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take that. We're gonna say, oh, thing there. Add child. We're gonna add a button. Change flow type. Don't have a set text. Button click. What the fuck? Yeah, we haven't gotten to that far. Okay. Item name. So we can have that. So we can just do a void set item menu name. And it's gonna be an F string. Let's see, it's just a guess. No, we're gonna do a widget type. Hold on. Widget type. We're gonna set the widget type. That's what we're gonna do. That's an E widget type. We're gonna set the widget type. And that is a, let's see, we're gonna do this widget holder. No. This guy here. And this is going to be menu widget type. And like so. Oh, okay, property doesn't fucking matter. Oh, great. Great grandfather. Ooh, there. Now we can say void set quick access menu type. And we're gonna do it quick access menu type. I'm gonna say type. There we go. Boom. Funky. And I'm gonna say sweat set quick. So menu type equals type. So okay, so we got that. So when we're setting that type, I'm gonna do that straight away here. New widget set quick menu type, and we're gonna set this an array dot widget type. Set that there. Okay, and when we set that type, quick button. Okay, we set that. When we set that, we can also set the name, right? Void set name, and we're gonna say we can get it straight from the widget type, right? All we want to do is take our name, menu name, and oops, let's see. What the fuck are you doing there? That name. Oh yeah. Set text. There we go. Now we're gonna get the text. So let's see here. We had that. Where we do that? Oh, we did that in the. Where did we do it? Overlays. Reprocess main sidebar. We did it in the sections, I think. I don't remember. Here. The text section name, get value. There we go. Boom. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. I'm gonna just copy that in here. So menu widget type, get play, and there's an f text called menu name, menu, I don't know, menu name. Okay, copy that, put that there, and we can delete that whole fucking thing. And menu name. Oh fuck. No. local. I don't know. There we go. Menu name. Okay. Menu name, menu type. Okay. That should be it. 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 All right. All right. We should see the names. So this is get display value as text from the enum. And the enum is information. The enum has a display name. Here, defense, patient storage, vehicle storage, compass, skill training, reprocessing, market, production, chat, and refitting. So that means that if this works, we should supposed to see the name, and we don't. Oh, for fuck's sake! All right. That's probably okay. I think we're setting. That's the problem. We're setting it here somewhere. Okay, what are we doing here? The button, quick access set button. Why are we not setting the name? Because we don't call it. We don't really fucking call it, do we? Set, no, do it there. Oh my god. Okay, how about now? This is the trouble I have. Okay. Go get it, go. Fucking fly in here. All right, last chance. There we go. Skill training and chat. Oh my god, that is smallish. Should be able to do that a little bit bigger. Skill training. Is that the one of the longer words? All right, I want to make those text a little bit bigger. Menu text storage. I'm gonna do that to 12 maybe. There we go. Skill training and chat. I want them to have a little bit more room. 5. A little bit too smack on the edge. There we go. Chat and skill training. We are good there. And let's see. Do we have anything that works? I don't remember if we set that in there. But... oh, fuck me. Okay. Okay. That's easy fix. It just looks horrible. Let's see. Skill bump. So I want to do updates. What we're gonna do is we're gonna say widget folder clear children. All right, there we go. It looks horrible, but it should be a pretty simple fix there. All right, so now I get. Oh, there's a problem. Vehicle storage is too big. But production map. All right. There's something we need to look at. but at least we can add them. I don't like the look of them, but that's fuck. That doesn't matter now. We need to secure this when we're removing it. But to be honest, that's a later stage problem. Because I'm a little bit too tired and I start getting a little problem with my back right now. I've been doing this for 8-9 hours now. So. All right, I'll see you next time on Sparkplug Gaming, and I'm trying to do this on a daily basis, so I hope to see you soon again. Why don't you drop by and have a good time, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.